And before you know, it's all back again.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Devasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayan Namaskritya.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswati Vyasam
Devim Saraswati Vyasam.
Tato Jayam Udirayat
Tato Jayam Udirayat.
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Avadreshu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhagavate Uttama Shloke.
Bhaktiri Bhavati Nayastike
Bhaktir Bhavati Nadistiki.
Ishvara Parama Krishna
Ishvara Parama Krishna.
Satchidananda Vigraha
Sachidananda Vigraha.
Anadir Adir Govinda
Anadiradir Govinda.
Sarvakarana Karana
Sarvakarana Karanam.
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnavaya Vasudevaya.
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandanaya Cha.
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Nanda Gopa Kumaraya.
Govindaya Namo Namaha
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Karavinde Napadarvindam Mukaravinde Viniveshayantam
Mukaravinde Vinivishayantam.
Vatasya Patra Sapute Shayanam
Patashapatra Shapute Shayanam.
Balam Mukundam Manasa Smarami
Balamukundam Manasa Smarami.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So we have completed 47th shloka, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Can you do the translation, Prabhuji, please?
Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 4th canto, 30th chapter, verse number 47. By His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. The remaining trees, being very much afraid of the Prachetas, immediately delivered their daughter at the advice of Lord Brahma. So in this verse, Prabhupada talks about the daughter of the trees, which was born of Kandu and Brahmalocha. So on the advice of the Lord Brahma, she was delivered to the Prachetas as their wife. The daughter was called Marisha. The Prachetas, who were very angry with the trees because they were covering, it seemed to us they were covering from people going to the heavenly planets. They were burning them to ashes. But the deity of the trees, under the advice of Lord Brahma, delivered the daughter Marisha to the Prachetas. Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Mr. Mataji, can you take up the shloka?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Right.
Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 4th canto, 30th verse, 48th shloka. Te cha brahmana adeshan
Echa Brahmana Adesha
Marisha Marisam Upaye Mire
Marisam Upaye Mire
Yasyam Mahadava Mahad Avan Janana Jnanadacha
Yasyam
Ajanye Ajanayona Yonijaha Synonyms. Te, all the prachetas.
All the prachetas.
Cha also.
Also.
Brahmana of Lord Brahma.
Brahmana of Lord Brahma.
Adesat by the order.
Adesat by the order.
Marisam Marisa.
Marisa.
Upaye Mire married.
Upaye married.
Yasyam in whom.
Yasyam in whom.
Mahat to a great personality.
Mahat to a great personality.
Avajananath on account of disrespect.
Avajanat on account of disrespect.
Ajani took birth.
Ajani took birth.
Ajana Yoni Jaha, the son of Lord Brahma Daksha.
Ajana Yoni Jaha,
the son of Lord Brahma.
Daksha.
Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ji ki jai. Following the order of Lord Brahma,
Following the order of Lord Brahma,
all the prachetas accepted the girl as their wife.
all the prachetas accepted their wife.
From the womb of this girl, the son of Lord Brahma named Daksha took birth.
The son of Brahma named Daksha took birth.
Daksha had to take birth from the womb of Marisa.
Daksha had to take birth from the womb of Marisa
due to his disobeying and disrespecting of Lord Mahadev Shiva.
Due to his disobeying, disrespecting Lord Mahadev
Shiva.
Consequently, he had to give up his body twice.
Consequently, he had to give up his body
twice.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, let's see. Mataji, Vinod Mataji, you want to read few lines?
Yes, Prabhuji, I'll take it. Hare Krishna, everybody. A.C. Bhaktivedanta, Jai Srila Prabhupada. In this connection, the word Mahadeva Janat is significant. King Daksha was the son of Lord Brahma. Therefore, in a previous birth, he was Brahmana. But because of his behaving like a non-Brahmana, Abrahmana, by insulting or disrespecting Lord Mahadeva, he had to take birth within the semen of a Kshatriya. Kshatriya? Kshatriya. Okay, Kshatriya. Thank you. That is to say, he became the son of the Prachetas. Not only that, but because of his disrespecting Lord Shiva, he had to undergo the tribulation of taking birth from within the womb of a woman. In the Daksha Yagna arena, he was once killed by Lord Shiva's servant. Virabhadra, because that was not sufficient, he again took birth from the womb of Marisa. So here Srila Prabhupada is explaining that the Prachatas were offered Marisa. Marisa was the daughter of the trees, or the trees that took care of her. And she was given to the Prachitas as their wife. And so they accepted her. And now she's gonna give a birth of a child, and that child happens to be the son of or the child of Brahma, and that child name is Daksha. This son Daksha happens to, stated here, Prabhupada stated that he insulted Lord Shiva, and because he did that, he has to give up his body twice and born from a womb of a woman, and semen of a Kshatriya, right? Kshatriya. And he also was killed by the servant of Lord Shiva because of this. So he had to give up his birth, and it wasn't sufficient, so he had to take birth again, and it was from Marisa. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Thank
Are you,
you.
Prabhuji? You want to finish it off?
Prabhuji, today I'm sick actually, so just hearing.
No problem.
Prabhuji, I had a question, Prabhuji.
Who is this?
Prabhuji Mishra Mataji.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mataji.
Prabhuji, it is said that he had to die twice, Prabhuji. So that means he took birth 2 times.
Right.
Oh, okay. Understood.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's see what we can read. Okay, Sundar Prabhuji wanted to finish it off, rest of the paragraph.
Yes, sure, Prabhuji. Text by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki.
Sure.
Okay.
From here, right? At the end of the Daksha Yagya.
Above line.
That's correct, Prabhuji.
Because that was not sufficient, he again took birth from the womb of Marisa, that we already did. Okay, at the end of the Daksha Yagya and the disastrous incident there, Daksha offered his prayer to Lord Shiva. Although he had to give up his body and take birth from the womb of a woman impregnated by the semen of the Kshatriya. He received all opulence by the grace of Lord Shiva. These are the subtle laws of material nature. Unfortunately, people in this modern age do not know how these laws are working. Having no knowledge of the eternity of the spirit soul and its transmigration, the population of the present age is in the greatest ignorance. Because of this, it is said in Bhagavatam, Canto 1st, chapter 1 and text 10. Manda sumanda matayo, manda bhagya hi upadruta. The total population in this age of Kali Yuga is very bad, lazy, unfortunate, and disturbed by material conditions. such a wonderful purport. So here Prabhupada is explaining that when Daksha, we know that we did it before, that when the Daksha Prajapati has organized a yajna, they called everyone, but they didn't call the Lord Shiva, but Mother Sati came and all those things happen, and Daksha. So here the Daksha is offering a prayer to Lord Shiva. So due to that reason, and since Lord Shiva is Asutosh, so he gave all the benediction to him, and he took a birth in a Kshatriya family, and he got all the opulences by the grace of Lord Shiva. And there is a subtle laws of material nature. But Prabhupada is here explaining that it is very unfortunate situation that people in this modern age, they don't know that these laws are working, and they don't have any knowledge of how the spirit soul and how the transmigration happen, and the population of a present age are under the very ignorance state. And that's how it is confirmed in Bhagavatam also, chapter 10 to first chapter, first and text 10, that in this age of Kali Yuga, the Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Bhagya Upadrita, the total population in this age of Kali Yuga, they are very lazy, very bad, they are so unfortunate, and they are so many nonsensical things they do, and they get disturbed by the material condition, and then they suffer. Hare Krishna.
Instead of
Hare
they, I think I say we. Right?
Yeah, means
Yes,
they
because
means
we
they
are in
means,
Kali Yuga, we are suffering, not them.
Yeah.
They means we.
yeah, including everyone. Yeah.
That's right. We are in this age and we have no knowledge. We have in the Kali Yuga and we are suffering.
Yeah, but at least we know what is right and wrong. There are so many unfortunate persons, even they don't understand. And even though people go give their mercy and tell them, but they don't accept it.
I'm still unfortunate, Prabhuji. You're lucky to be fortunate, but I still feel so, still unfortunate because I have a lot of material attractions still in my mind. And, it's very hard to give it up. So, but, people like you maintaining purity, because of you, this whole world is running. Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
Also
Thank
in the same category, but yes.
you. No. Your purity is different. Thank you.
Prabhuji, I have one question, Prabhuji. What I recollect is, Daksha got a goat body. On goat body, right? He gets a goat body.
Those who
I
is
think
not
it's a lot
talking,
of
please go.
background noise. Okay, let him come back. Let's proceed our next shloka. When he comes back, we'll answer his question.
No, Prabhu. What I'm saying is he got a goat body, correct? Goat body.
Right, absolutely. Yeah.
That's what I thought finding out here. They did not even mention anything about goat body.
Yeah. Everywhere, that's not a main idea here, right? Just giving an example. They don't have to give all the details here.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. 49th shloka. Next shloka. Who is ready to take Sundar Rupadan? Mr. Mataji done. Nila Mataji, you want to take up the shloka?
Yeah, Prabhuji. Hare
Okay.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So we are not going to the Bhagavatam link that is there, 1:10.
That is, we are not, no. That is, everybody knows. Prayena halpayusha sadhya kala asmin yuge jana manda sumanda matayo manda. Everybody should recite, my memory, that shloka. Memorized. Right? This is a basic Bhagavatam shloka. Who claims to be a preacher, they should know that shloka. But anyway, read Mataji, 49th shloka. No, Prabhu, you are not going there.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
चक्षुषीत्व अन्तरे प्राप्ते
चाक्षुषे
चाक्षुषे
स्रवन्तरे
प्राप्ते
Antare prapte.
प्राक्सर्गे कालविधृते
प्राक्सर्गे
प्राक्सर्गे कालविद्ये
Kalavite.
यः ससर्ज प्रजा इष्था
Sarja
यस्सर्जप्रजायिष्ठा
प्रजाष्ठाः
स दक्षो दैव चोदितः
सदक्षो
तदक्षदैव
दैव
चोदितः
चोदितः
चाक्षुषे named Chakshusa
चाक्षुष नेम चाक्षुष
tu but
two
but
but
antare the manvantaro
antare
antare to manvantara
prapte when it happened
prapte
prapte when it happened
had happened.
prak previous
prak
previous
previous
sarge creation
sarge
sarge
creation
creation
kala vidrithe destroyed in due course of time
kala
kala
vidutte
vitrute destroyed in
destroyed in
due
due
course of
course
time
of time
yah one who
Yeah,
one who
the sarcha created
Sasaja created
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 praja living entities
Sajaha
living
living
entities
entities,
stha desirable
Ishtaha
ishtaha
desirable
desirable
stha he
Sahahi
saha he
dakshasa
Daksha
Daksha,
Daksha
Daksha,
daksha
Daiva by the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
Daiva
Deva,
by the
by
Supreme
the
personality
Supreme
of Godhead
Godhead,
Chodita inspired.
Chorita
Choditata
inspired
inspired.
Translation given by Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Ki Jai.
yeah.
Nice.
His previous body has been destroyed,
His
His
previous
Previous
body
body had
body
has
has
been
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 destroyed
destroyed.
but he, the same Daksha, inspired by the Supreme Will,
But
but
he,
he
the
the
same
same
Daksha,
daksha
inspired by the
inspired
Daksha,
supreme
supreme
will,
will
created all the desired living entities in the Chakshusa Manvantara.
created all
created
the
all the desired living
these are
entities
living
of
entities.
Manvantara.
Manvanta.
Okay, let's see. What is there to read? Ramataji done. Ashish Prabhu join now. Okay.
Yeah,
Bala Prabhuji.
I can do Prabhuji.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Sure.
haven't done yet.
Somebody was saying something. Ravi was saying something.
No, no, Prabhuji. I just said
Okay.
Bala Prabhuji is also there. I said, okay,
Oh
but
yeah, yeah.
Kashish
Correct,
Prabhuji is
correct,
there. Yeah,
correct,
sure.
correct, correct. Okay, let's do one thing. Bala Prabhu, you do, then Ashish Prabhu will do. Okay, no response from Bala Prabhuji. Go ahead, Ashish Prabhu.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. Purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada Ji ki Jai.
Yeah, I will.
Right.
I will recite this shloka. This is beautiful shloka from 8th chapter. What is 8th chapter titled? Bhagavad Gita, most important chapter. Anybody remember?
Most confidential knowledge.
Attaining the supreme. The next one is confidential knowledge. This attaining the supreme means how our final gati, how to obtain the final. Sahasrayuga paryantam
Sahasrayuga paryantam
aharyad brahmano viduhu
Aharyad brahmano viduhu
ratrim yuga sahasrantam
ratrim yuga sahasrantam
teho ratra vido janaha.
deho ratra janaha.
I don't read the translation, Prabhuji.
By human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together is the duration of Brahma's one day. And such also is the duration of his night. Brahma's one day consists of 1000 cycles of the 4 yugas: Satya, Treta, Dwapar, and Kali. In that one day, there are 14 manvantaras, and out of these manvantaras, this Chakshusha manvantara is the 6th. The various manus existing in one day of Lord Brahma are as follows: Swayambhuva, number 2, Swaruchisha, number 3, Uttama, 4, Tamasa, 5, Revata, 6, Chakshusha, 7, Vaishvaswata, 8, Savarni, 9, Daksha Savarni, 10, Brahma Savarni, 11, Dharma Savarni, 12, Rudra Savarni, 13, Dev Savarni, and 14, Indra Savarni.
Yeah, this is the definition. I think if I go to 8:17, you get more information about this. Best they're giving the. I think you all know. I repeated several times. One day of Brahma, how many? One day of Brahma, 1000 yuga cycles. That comes to about 8.4 billion years, right? And also Brahma in one day of Brahma have how many manus? Manvantaras?
14.
14 manus, right? And 14 manus is named here. So, etc. Just it's information like. So this 6th one is Chakshusha Manu. Then Vaivasta Manu Savani. Yeah. So then you can read next paragraph also.
Okay. Thus, there are 14 manus in one day of Brahma. In a year, there are 5040 manus. Brahma has to live for 100 years. Consequently, the total of manus appearing and disappearing during the life of one Brahma is 504,000. This is the calculation for one universe. And there are innumerable universes. All these manus come and go simply by the breathing process of Mahavishnu. As stated in the Brahma Samhita.
So yeah. So see, this is such a. I think I gave this information so many times. When Mahavishnu sleeping in the causal ocean, when he exhales, universes form. When he inhales, universes get destroyed. Right? That means one frequency breadth of Mahavishnu is 3.11 trillion years. What is the one breadth frequency of ours?
Few seconds.
In a second. I think in a second, fraction of a second, right? Like that. But where Kanadakasai Vishnu sleeping, when you say one Uchvasa and Ichvasa, 3.11 trillion years. In that, all these things would take place. Garbhodakasai Vishnu comes. Then 14 planetary systems. Then Kshirakasai Vishnu comes. He expands into every atom. Then, and all living entities come into existence. Then Brahma comes, right, on the top, and Brahma creates. So, it is like a mind-boggling to think about these details, but they're facts. The problem is we think they are not because our time calculation is so minute, very minuscule, that we're not able to see these things with respect to our time. But they exist, right? It doesn't mean if you don't understand, doesn't exist. They exist. Manvantaras, Manus, one day of Brahma, Yuga cycles, 1000 Yuga cycles, Sahasra Yuga Paryantam, Mahavishnu sleeping. These are all facts. That's why to strengthen that facts, Lord Brahma wrote Brahma Samhita, right? After realizing the facts, after playing games with Lord Sri Krishna, Brahma realized, oh, I am not the supreme. Krishna is the supreme. Based on that, he wrote Brahma Samhita. Brahma Samhita, beautiful book. He explains about Krishna's address, abode, what the abode consists of, and who is there in the abode. So this is one of the shlokas. Yeah. Yasaika Nivasita Kalam Atavalambya.
Yashyaikyam yashvashitya kalam
Yashvashitakalam
atavadambya
Atavalambya
Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jagadandanada.
Jivanti
Jivanti
Lomavila
Vilacha Jagadandanata
Jagadanur Mahan Sahihayasya Kala Vishesho.
Vishnu Mahansta Yaya Yasya Kala Vishesha
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami.
Govindamadi Purusham Aham Bhajami.
I think Prabhuji, whatever, is Bala Prabhu available?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, because I was calling earlier, so I didn't respond. Okay, so Ashish Prabhu, whatever you read, can you summarize and rest from Bala Prabhu would read?
Yeah, Prabhuji, it's mostly calculation that is explained by Swami Prabhupada ji, and he says he's explaining about the calculation of one day of Brahma and that how long is Brahma's one day and one night. It consists of 1000 cycles of the 4 yugas, and in that there are 14 manvantras. And he says the names of the 14 manus that are there, of which Chakshusha Manvantra is the 6th one. Overall, there are 5040 manus in 1 year, and Brahma has to live for 100 years. So consequently, the number of manus who appear and disappear during the life of Brahma is 504,000, which is the calculation for one universe. And there are countless universes. And he says that all the manus come and go simply by the breathing process of Mahavishnu.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Prabhuji. Bala Prabhuji can read the next translation, please.
Prabhu, can I just say something very important that they are
Okay.
innumerable universe. NASA not too long discovered that before they used to say our universe are the only one, but lately they discovered more universe. So this Bhagavatam, how many years is being there? They already know that.
No, that is what everything is known. Only we are not. We are reinventing the wheel. Even that knowledge is not perfect. They don't have exact count. The scientists, Prabhupada says, scientists rascals. They just spend no perfect knowledge. Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita gives everything: time, place, circumstances. When this Kali Yuga ends, when next Satya Yuga comes, Uri comes, everything is given. We are not doing anything great. Yes, you're absolutely correct, Mataji.
Yeah, that's very, very nice to
Look at
see this back here.
how great these scriptures are.
Mhm.
How great the scriptures. All knowledge is given. We just have to follow them. Right?
Yeah.
So all the material knowledge is imperfect. This perfect knowledge.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Prabhu. Thank
Yeah,
you.
this is a real knowledge. Yeah. Go ahead, Bala Prabhuji.
Okay, Mr. Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, go ahead.
Purport by Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai.
Yeah.
The word Jagat and Andanatha means Lord Brahma. There are innumerable Jagat Andanatha Brahmas, and thus we can calculate the many Manus. The percentage is under control of Vaivasvata Manu. Each Manu lives 4,320,000 years multiplied by 71. The present Manu has already lived for 4,320,000 years multiplied by 28. All these long lifespans are ultimately ended by the laws of material nature. The controversy of Daksha Yajna took place in the Swayambhuva Manvantara period. As a result, Daksha was punished by Lord Shiva, but by virtue of prayers to Lord Shiva, he became eligible to regain his former opulence. According to Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura, Daksha underwent severe penances up to 5th Manvantara. Thus, all the beginning of the 6th Manvantara, known as the Chakshusha Manvantara, Daksha regained his former opulence by the blessings of Lord Shiva. So Prabhupada is explaining here that there are so many Manus, and each Manu has a huge time period. It's 4,320,000 times 71. And the Prussian Manu has already been here for 4,320,000 years multiplied by 28. And these are controlled by the laws of, they are entered by the laws of material nature. And Daksha Yajna, when it took place in the Swayambhuva Manvantara period, and since he didn't invite, when Daksha performed his yajna, he didn't invite Lord Shiva, and Sati committed, she jumped into the fire. And so Lord Shiva punished Daksha. And then he started praying to Lord Shiva and became eligible to regain his former opulence. And according to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura, Daksha underwent severe penances. And in the fifth, up to the 5th Manvantara, and the 6th Manvantara, known as Chakshusha Manvantara, Daksha regained his former opulence by the blessings of Lord Shiva. So there are so many things that we don't know that is already there. And these rishis and people that came before us, they all knew very well how this whole earth universe is continued to survive and live and so on. And that does all the Western world doesn't know anything about this, all these truths that are there present. Hare Krishna.
What to speak of Western world, we ourselves don't know until we read this information. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu,
We
yes.
don't know. I don't know these things. Well, at least Westerners, if they take very seriously, all spiritual masters. But especially we claim to be Indians, Hindus. We don't know. We don't know 0.1% of Shastra. We don't know what Dharma is properly. We don't know who God is. So many confusions created. But Prabhupada, by his causeless mercy, he is presenting information systematic way where we understand things. Right? That's how it is. Okay? Okay, we'll stop here. Anybody has any points to say or any addition?
Prabhuji, I have a question, Prabhuji, here.
Yeah, go ahead, Prabhuji.
Now, Prabhuji, I'm trying to understand the role of Manu in our spiritual knowledge, right? So, in 4.1, where the parampara is given, right?
Yes,
so,
correct.
Bhagavad Gita was spoken to Vivashva, then Vivashvan to Manu, Manu to Ishwaku, right? So, anywhere when it comes to Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Vyasadeva has written, Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna has spoken, right? So, in this all contest, where is the role of Manu where we are praying Manu?
You see, Manu is on the material side. Manu, basically, the Manu Samhita is basically the how to follow the rules and regulations of material nature, Manu Samhita, where Manu comes and what to do, what not to do. There he comes and helps us, Manu.
Right. And
Yeah.
Vedas also give. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. You were saying something.
No, Vedas also give, right? What Manu is saying, Vedas also give, right? The Karam Kanda,
Yeah.
what you are supposed to do and not to do.
There's a transcendental knowledge. Okay? Because Bhagavad Gita Bhagavatam is transcendental knowledge, right? Manu means Manu Charitra, Manu Samhita, like a dharma. What is dharma? What to follow? There is a book, Manu Samhita or something. As per Manu Samhita, what we have to do as human beings, what we are not supposed to do, etc., etc. Elaborately described. That's what my knowledge is. I could be wrong, but that's how I understand Manu Samhita. Manu Samhita, as per Manu Samhita, they say that. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't read Manu Samhita, right? We always focus on Bhagavad Gita and Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right.
So
right.
the parampara is like this: Lord Brahma's sons are all Manus, and Manu avoid the kings and sages, and they rule our parampara. They are Rajarishis.
Right. Brahma has many sons, right? Four Kumaras are coming from. See, Brahma's body from mind comes four Manus. Narada comes from his goat. There are a lot of descriptions here. Lal Prabhu's class, he gives details who comes from parts of the body, and Prajapatis. Then all this comes from the body of Manu. Especially the job of Lord Brahma to procreate, to generate the population. Right? Now you see so many, if you look at these Swayambhuva Manu from his father comes, they come, then somebody gets four Kumaras rejected to get married, then he has to create other one, these things. So all the Prajapatis, meaning of Prajapati means who procreates basically nature. So that's how this whole population has been expanded from its origin is Lord Brahma.
Right. So now we got a count here, right? 5,04,000 sons are Lord Brahma. They are Manus, sons of Brahma.
They are the Manus, only Manus, not other ones. Manus.
Yeah, Manus, sons of Brahman, right?
Yes, correct.
That's right.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's also sometimes mind-boggling to think these things, and when information is given, at least we are aware of these things.
Correct.
But our focus would be like, Prabhupada beautifully puts. That's why, I mean, this is good to know. Having knowledge always helps us.
Right.
But our
because
focus,
as you said, right, Lord Brahma sleeps for means one day is day and the other day is night, right? So night he sleeps, and that's where all dissolution happens. Correct. One day and one night. So this is what we need to understand. Okay, night is there now. A destruction is going to happen.
It's a partial destruction.
Partial destruction, correct.
Not full destruction when Brahma dies.
Correct. And that is billions of years we have to wait.
That is 3.11. That is when Mahavishnu inhales.
Correct.
Right. So yeah. Our mind, our intelligence, our understanding is so tiny that even perceiving these things also not easy for us.
Correct.
Right. But it's grace of Prabhupada, is divine grace Prabhupada. It is presenting something to know, right? Where we are, what we are doing, and what is our position. We always think I am the great, everything happening because of my this thing. But if you look at all the scales here, we are insignificant. We are very insignificant. Yeah. Okay.
Prabhu,
Yeah.
sorry, Prabhu. I know that Lord Vishnu, we understand he's sleeping in the cosmic river. I mean, the cosmic ocean, I say river. And then at the end of Kali Yuga, somehow he's gonna come back here as Kalki. But if I'm praying to Vishnu, does he get my prayer, or he's sleeping, he doesn't wake up?
he's sleeping. Okay, sleeping. God also works while sleeping, right? He's not like us. God, he doesn't have to sleep. God doesn't have to sleep. It's only for our understanding, our tiny brain, because we compare everything in the material world. Okay, somebody eating. Vishnu doesn't have to eat. His body is made of Sachidananda Vigraha. He is eternal, all knowledgeable, everything. He doesn't have to eat. He doesn't have to sleep. He doesn't have to take birth actually. He's called Ajaha. Ajaha means no birth. But he takes birth from Devaki and Vasudev because they requested him, because that's why Krishna takes birth. He's Ajaha. He is there since time immemorial. He doesn't have to take birth. He doesn't have to eat. He doesn't have to sleep. Right? These are all. And also, I was today morning and I was thinking, out of his causeless mercy, Sachidananda Vigraha, he comes in the form of a Archa Vigraha form, where he gives us a chance to serve him in the deity form. And we have deities at home, you have seen, and other devotees have. And that Supreme Lord, that Vishnu, is infinite, inconceivable to the naked eye. He comes in that Vigraha form and giving chance to you and me to see him, to worship him in the temples. How beautiful that is. He knows that our limitation. Okay?
Yeah,
And he comes in the form of small deities, and that is Vishnu. And that infinite Vishnu becomes finite for us to give us a chance to feel his presence in our lives. And we take the deities and we bathe them, we dress them, we do abhishek to them. But God is infinite. How can you do to the infinite God those things? He knows that. That's why he becomes a small Archa Vigraha form in front of us, giving us to purify our senses when you serve him. So God is always trying different ways how I should attract my children to my place again, because they did not listen to me, they went away from me. I want them back to Godhead, to my place. Because we also say when the children went out, we say until they come home, we don't feel happy. Now, okay, whole family is together now. How happy we feel. Same way, Lord Krishna is waiting for all of us to come and feel the same way. Does it make any sense, Mataji?
Yeah, probably does make a lot of sense. Yeah.
No, same thing. We are lost children for him. We became orphans here. He's looking when my orphan child is going to come back. He has more love on us than people in the spiritual world. Because if you look at our children, if someone's child is like lost or somewhere, we focus more on the lost children than the children at home.
That's true.
So we are all lost from him, and he's no. There is a book Sanatana Goswami wrote, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Again, I think we are taking. I'll talk later. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
It goes on.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, I want to add one point, Prabhu.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah, Mataji, we have Mahavishnu, which is creating universes. We have Garbhodaksha, which is creating one, which is controlling one universe. And there's Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, who's sitting in your heart. So he's listening your prayers. You don't have to worry at all. He is not even sleeping. Any body you take, he's always there with you. You got it, Mataji? So Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Vishnu is always in your heart. 15:15. He's Paramatma sitting. He's listening your prayers. You don't have to worry at all. He's just waiting when you start praying. That's what he's waiting for. Nothing else.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.